conversation building, remember, try to get more and more yes from the customer. When customer, suppose if I have to ask 5 questions, during those 5 questions, 4 questions are like a normal or a verifying information. I already have that detail with me. All I have to do is just verify the detail with the customer. The 5th question is actually the tricky one. So if I have to ask the 5th question, I should ask those 4 questions first. Those 4 questions which are going to be more likely a yes from the customer. The 5th question is the tricky one. Customer might say yes, customer might say no. But if customers say yes to first 4 questions, 95% chances customer will say yes to the 5th question as well. But make sure customer is understanding that question very well before answering that question. Because sometimes it happens when you're building a conversation, when you're convincing a customer to purchase a product, customer is saying yes to first 4 questions, customer will say yes to 5th question, slightly chance customer did not understand the question very well. It is the way you are asking these questions, but try to speak slow so customer is understanding everything. Okay. Now, if a customer is not showing interest in the product, you need to ask more positive questions in order to find out if that customer actually need that product or not. But trust me, excuse me, if you're calling a customer selling a landline plan and customer is actually picking up their landline services or phone and talking to you on the home phone, that means they are interested. All you have to do is just probe that customer. Find the main reason that customer will switch the services to your company. That could be the price of the package. That could be any feature they don't have already, and you might have that feature in your package. That could be they are not happy with the services. They are not happy with the coverage. They are not happy with something. As soon as you will find that reason, you have more than 90% chances that you can close that sale. Now, when you have that reason, now this is the time to talk about that reason more and more with the customer. Discuss. Don't just push yourself on the customer. You need to build a conversation in which customer should be verifying some information from you. You are giving more and more detail, but always that conversation should be around that main topic. The main topic, what customer might be interested in. If customer is interested in lower bill, your conversation should be gathered around the lower bill. If customer, now do remember, lower bill does not mean you start lying about your bill. You start lying about what customer is going to be getting. Suppose if you are giving the price without taxes and taxes are $7, $8 or $10 on top of the price, remember that interest is only on the call. If they are getting a different bill, they will lose the interest in the company. So you got to make sure you have to give them each and every information which should be correct. So if they are interested in lower bill and your plus taxes included bill is lower bill for the customer, that means you need to gather your pitch around that main topic. But this does not mean that you start skipping the other information. Other information is equally important because, see, every customer or even me or anyone in the world, when they are comparing a price with the purchased product, they always make a comparison. They always see the ratio. I'm spending $20, whether I'm getting an equal amount of quality in that $20 or not. Suppose if a customer is purchasing something from the market and the other shopkeeper says that, hey, we can provide you the same product in lower price. That lower price comes up with a condition. If a $20 product is giving you 100% quality, another $20 product or maybe $18 or $17 product cannot give you 100% quality. So you have to see what is the main difference between two products as a customer and as a rep. This is important. So if you are giving them a price, they are interested in that price, you got to give them the other information too. If they are lowering down their telephone bills or their cell phone bills or their mortgage payment, they're got to be having some catch behind somewhere. That is important to explain to the customer as well. Hey, you are lowering down your bill or you're lowering down your price because of this main point. Your current company, skip that point. They did not explain you. However, on the other side, we like to give you that information. Now, I'd like to give you another example. Suppose if you're talking to a customer who's having landline services with $50 bill, and you are giving them a price, a package in $45. $5 difference, you have to see the package detail. Your package and their existing package, there must be some feature missing. Make sure they don't need that feature. If they don't need that feature, that means you've done your job perfectly fine. Customer will purchase, customer will stay with the company, they are happy. But if you miss that part, there is a possibility that customer might need that feature. So if you did not explain the features properly, customer will come back and complain about that feature. That this price is not suitable for me. I'm losing one feature compared to one feature. $5 was not much of the difference. So make sure, explain the features properly, compare the two packages, the one existing package, the one you are offering, compare both of the prices, the one customer is paying right now, the one you are offering. But on the other side, if you are if you're talking to a customer about a mortgage, suppose, even in that case, if of course, as in mortgage project, unfortunately, or I would say fortunately, because mortgage projects reps are not supposed to give any information to the customer. They only have to gather the basic detail. What is your house value, or customer, how much the payment they are paying, what is the loan value, how much is the equity, etc. I mean, that information, they only have to gather it, send it to loan officer, transfer the call to loan officer. Loan officer will quote them everything going onwards. So this is no obligation quote in most of the projects. Customer will purchase it or not, that is their decision. But again, there is a catch. Why it is a benefit for the loan company who is trying to give them lower price, because they will, whether they will refinance or not, they will use their social. If customer is located in US, they will use their social and date of birth and pull up their credit score. I'm not 100% sure about that, but as long as I know, whenever they run the credit score dropped by 5 or 6 points, or probably 10 points, and they make money. This is called application. In England, of course, the process is going to be different. I'm not sure about that process.